Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited about this. I have been thinking about starting a YouTube channel for a long time, and it's finally here. We're going to do all sorts of yoga, Pilates, yoga lattes, restorative yoga, mindfulness, breath work, all the things. All about intuitive movement that feels good for you, and that's what's most important to me, that I teach you something that's valuable, that you can do from the comfort of your home. YouTube just feels intentional. People will come here with the same intentions to connect, to disconnect, to reconnect, and just be with themselves. So that's what I'm all about here, and I'm very excited for you to join me all the way from beautiful New Zealand. It's crazy to say that. So yeah, we'll do this first practice with a restorative fashion. So you can restore your body, just get intentional with the breath, allow any thoughts to go that aren't serving you, and just be with yourself this next 20 minutes of intentional you time. All we'll need today is a mat, a block, and something comfy to wear. We'll go ahead and drop that block in front of us, coming into a child's pose, allowing a really deep stretch through the shoulder blades, grabbing onto that block and allowing it to fall forward, allowing your spine to really deepen through that stretch, pushing your glutes all the way down to your heels. Breathing deeply into the stomach. Slowly coming up, we'll bring that block towards us. Shoulders will come away from the ears. Slowly with that exhale, we're going to draw that head back down to the ground, reach that block forward, stretching deeply through the shoulders, the spine. Inhale, slowly come up, draw those shoulders down away from the ears, tiny little curve through that spine, draw that block in. Exhale, drop that head down, reach your spine all the way forward. Crown of the head reaches towards that block. Inhale, slowly come up. Let's drop that block down. We'll move our hands to the right side, stretching through that side body, coming up onto our fingertips to deepen here. Inhale, breathing through that side body, allowing yourself to relax into it a little bit deeper. Inhale, slowly shimmy through center. Exhale, drop down to the left side, stretching through that opposite side body, maybe opening up through either shoulder blade, gazing towards the sky, twisting a little bit through that upper body. Just do intuitive movement that feels good for you. Coming back through center on the fingertips, coming onto that block, deepening through that stretch back through center. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Head comes up last. Shimmy through the shoulders, going back and forth. Take a little neck roll here. Starting to move intentionally through those shoulders, up towards the ears, down and back. Alternating one shoulder at a time. Forward and back. Connecting really deeply to that breath. Thinking about breathing into the stomach here. Let's bring our arms to a cactus goalpost. Slowly open up through the hands. Visualize yourself being pushed up against a wall here. The whole head, shoulders, elbows, hands are pushed up against a wall. You're just tracing your hands against the wall, pushing up towards the sky, opening through those elbows and reaching down. Grab onto that wrist, stretch through that side body again, maybe gaze towards the ceiling. Maybe taking a little twist here if that feels good for you. Coming down, placing your hand just by the knee, realizing I need a block for a little bit extra support here. Gazing over that opposite shoulder, pulling the shoulders down away from the ears, reaching the crown of the head nice and tall. Connecting to the breath, allowing this twist to really detoxify through the internal organs. Stretching through that other side body, grabbing onto that wrist. Let's drop down, twist to that opposite side. Moving that block, adjusting it as needed. Deepening through that breath. Slowly coming back through center. Knees will come in together. Interlace those fingers behind the back. Drop that chest open. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Chin goes up towards the ceiling. Deep stretch through that back, through the shoulders. As you exhale, slowly come all the way forward into a little child's pose, grabbing onto your heels. Head finds the mat. Allowing the breath to slow. Allowing a moment to reconnect. Slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time. Shake it out. Nice work. Let's move through some windshield wipers here, allowing both of our legs to be at a 90-degree angle, slowly working our way to the other side, dropping the knees down. Thinking about keeping really anchored through the hip bones, through the sit bones, through the tailbone, really heavy through the lower body. Inhale, as you come back through center, exhale, drop down, your knees go farther towards the ground each time. This is really good, this internal hip rotation. We're going to bring our knees together, our feet apart, and just drop those knees down. Feel a deep stretch through the hips here. Maybe bounce a little bit, dropping those knees a little bit closer towards each other. And then slowly we're going to open up our knees, bring our feet together, coming into a little butterfly, reaching for the toes, hinging our chest forward. You can grab onto the block for a little bit more support, or just stay in that butterfly. Next, we'll open up our legs nice and wide, coming into a wide leg forward fold. We're going to reach our chest towards the ground. You can go without the block here, but I have really tight hamstrings, so I love using the block to help assist me to get deeper. Just doing some intuitive movements here, swaying from side to side, slowly walking those fingertips forward. Slowly walking the hands to the right side of my legs, squaring that knee, keeping my chest open here, seeing if I can hinge a little bit more through that hamstring. Taking tiny little pulses, trying to work myself farther down to that knee. Walking back through center with that inhale, squaring that opposite left leg. Seeing if I can flex through that foot, point through it, get a little bit more of a stretch through that hamstring. Good. Keeping that chest open, coming back through center, slowly hinging back. Seeing if I can get a little bit more depth this time. Slowly coming back to the center here. Stretching through my toes, bringing it in one knee at a time. Taking a moment to really deepen the stretch in our neck. Doing some neck circles here, drawing that ear to our shoulder, dropping the chin all the way to the chest. Pausing where you feel tension. Allowing yourself to recognize where you feel that tension, maybe massaging it out, giving a little bit of love. Going to the opposite shoulder, connecting to the breath. Taking this really slow. Dropping that head all the way back. Beautiful job being really intentional here. Slowing it down. Grabbing onto opposite elbows, folding that head all the way in towards our knees, making a tiny little ball with ourselves. Allowing the breath to deepen. Slowly, let's come up. We're going to grab onto that block that we were just sitting on. Bring it forward. Take our feet nice and wide here. Good, that block comes underneath the shoulders. I'm slowly just working my feet farther out, allowing those toes to come inwards, those heels pointing out. Checking my alignment. Dropping that head all the way towards the block, coming into a wide leg standing forward fold. But let's reach that block all the way forward, just like we did to start. And with that exhale, we're drawing the shoulders down away from the ears, straight back here. Exhale, slowly round, draw that block forward. Stretch through the shoulders, through the hamstring. Your glutes reach back. Slowly reach that right arm up towards the sky, coming into a twist through that torso. With the exhale, that hand comes back down to the block. We'll fold. Inhale, slowly come back up. Opposite hand reaches towards the ceiling, keeping the hips nice and square. Gaze up towards the sky. Good. Opening through that shoulder. Exhale, come back down. Maybe your elbows reach farther towards the ground and you drop your head to that block now. Just swaying back and forth through those heels, reaching your glutes back behind you, coming on to your heels and then reaching forward through the toes. Shimmy those feet back through center, coming in alignment with the hips. Those toes and heels are touching now. Bring that block a little closer. Head comes down. Inhale, halfway lift, extension through that spine. Neck is nice and long, connected. Grab onto opposite elbows. Take a little wider stance, hip width distance here. Sway from side to side. Hips are swaying opposite direction to the elbows. Allow the neck to hang here. Getting a little deeper. Nodding your head yes. Nodding your head no. Swaying, rocking like a baby. And then one vertebra at a time, you're going to stack your spine. Your head and shoulders come up last. And take a little roll through the shoulders at the top once your head comes up. Nice work. All right, we're going to come back down just so that we can get a deep stretch through our hamstrings one last time. We're working through this pose where we're standing on our right leg, reaching our left leg out nice and long. That block is there for support. Eventually, once I gain mobility through the ankle, through the right foot, through the right hamstring, I'll be able to drop my feet all the way down towards the ground. Switching to the other side. One side will definitely be harder than the other. Trying to rock back and forth with my momentum so that I can feel what it would feel like to drop through that left heel. Slowly coming back through center. We're going to come into Malasana, our yogi squat. Our elbows are nice and wide. We're shimmying our feet out one at a time just to get a little bit wider through our stance. Those heels are in alignment with the knees. You'll be able to drop the hips open by pushing those elbows out, opening up through those knees. That block is there for support. Always forget about that. Pop that block underneath your sit bones. And open up through the chest. So this is what the pose should look like without the block there as well. Eventually, we'll get there. Rocking from side to side just to gently open through those hips, allowing those elbows to really push those knees out. Keeping that chest nice and open, pushing the hands into one another. Creating a little bit of tension, allowing that stress to release in the body. We hold so much tension in our hips here, so just allow yourself to feel what feels good for you. Hands will come back down to the ground. We'll slowly shake it out. That block comes back in front of us. Let's just take a couple little hip movements and then shimmy those feet back inwards. Folding over. Heel toe, slowly walking those feet back in, hip width distance apart. We're going to try something new here. We're going to place that block nice and flat right above the knees, tucking it all the way up in towards our belly, allowing our hips to get a really nice sensation. It's quite painful, but good sensation into that stomach, into the psoas, into the hip flexors, allowing yourself to get deeper through this stretch. So let's notice where my mobility is here. And then once I remove the block, see how much farther down I can actually reach. Same goes for you as well. Maybe you want to grab onto opposite elbows here, really breathing into that block. When you're ready, you can remove it. Look at how much deeper I can stretch down to the ground after using that block. Rolling up one vertebra at a time. Before we find ourselves back down on the ground in our final resting pose, Savasana. Those feet will come out towards the opposite corners, reaching all the way out. Getting nice and cozy, adjust as needed. Now the breath to deepen, you can pause the video here, allowing as much time as needed in Savasana. Get cozy. Maybe wrap a blanket around yourself. Just allow any thoughts to go. Start to wiggle those toes and fingers. Slowly remove that block, come up, and then roll onto your right side, allowing yourself to reintegrate. Slowly push yourself up and meet me in a seated position, meeting with our hands at heart center. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Make sure that you save this video for later, so you can always come back to it when you need to come back to yourself. Comment if you enjoyed this. I would love to hear any feedback, what you would like to see more of. like it because this obviously helps gain exposure and helps other people come back to themselves as well. Any engagement is so deeply appreciated as I'm new here on this whole YouTube world, and any extra love doesn't go unseen. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will meet you on the mat next time.